I learned a new technique for the recording, watching some Final Cut Pro videos, that I didn't realize that Final Cut could do some audio matching. So we're going to do some tests. Now, it will do auto synchronization. It's got an amazing audio synchronization routine. And let me just demonstrate that for you right now. I am talking to you. You're being recorded on my iPhone camera, and the sound is being recorded on the iPhone camera as well. Now, I have a zoom here, which is in pause mode. You can tell it's blinking. I'm not recording, but I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to start recording, and then I'm going to synchronize that with this video in the editor. So we'll start right now by switching over to the Zoom microphone, which you can clearly see. You should be able to hear that this is doing strange things because it's not pointed at my face. And B, you can see that it's clearly not wired up in any way to the iPhone that you're having this recorded on. So that's the first thing. Now here's what is different. Different microphones have different audio characteristics. We know that. Well, if we don't know it, we do know it. You should know it from scene to scene from these, because it changes. Final Cut has a tool which will help you make them sound more alike. Not exactly alike, but more alike. And that's what I'm going to test it with, because now I have a reference recording, and I'm going to completely turn this off again. And there we go. It's been turned off, and you're now back onto the iPhone microphone. And I'm even going to turn the zoom off completely. There. Goodbye. See you. And now I'm going to clap my hands, and I'm going to switch over to audio that's been adjusted to make it sound like it came from the Zoom. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work, because obviously I have to record it to test it, and this is the test. So, and I'm just using this as a point to show you where I'm going to make the cut. Just like that. And now this is the recording that's been adjusted to sound more like the Zoom. Did it work? I don't know. I'm going to have to watch it. Then after I've watched it, I suppose I could come back and have a little talk about it. But you will only see it when I come. We're going to do this again, aren't we? We're going to get into that whole timey-wimey thing. I'll be right back. I really wanted to go walk for lunch today. It's so nice out. So very, very nice outside. But there's really only about 4 restaurants worth going to. And that's stretching the limit of worth going to. Within walking distance of here. And I've had my knee brace off all morning, kind of trying to strengthen up the knee. So I don't really think it's prudent. In that last segment, you heard me talking about the adjustment of the audio routine, and unless you had headphones on, I doubt you could hear the difference between the adjusted and the unadjusted. And it's very obvious to hear the difference between the mic'd and the unmic'd. But I don't want to run over this homeless person walking behind me with their shopping cart full of stuff. They actually stopped and made sure I didn't run them over. That's pretty good. Doggone it, most of them don't pay attention to the traffic. I approve. I mean, I don't approve of them being homeless, but I approve that they actually paid attention. So the audio, I mean, I put headphones on and I listen to it over and over again, and I can tell a difference, but I certainly can't tell I couldn't tell you which one is supposed to be the adjusted audio. Maybe that's the answer I'm trying to reach there, is that didn't seem to work nearly as well as I had hoped. And maybe it's because the audio volume was much lower and I have to boost that, and that may change the circumstances. of how it adjusts the waveform. But that one I'm not so impressed with in Final Cut. So sorry about that, guys. I may continue to use it just as a subtle variation, but it didn't wow me. Wow, what the heck is up with the price of pastrami lately? $11 for a sandwich and a drink? Whee! One last thing today. I have been experimenting with the fact that the iPhone 6 can shoot native 240 frame a second video. And then we can, of course, play it back in slow motion, like this. The flickering you're seeing is actually caused by the fluorescent lights in the room are being caught at the speed of the slow motion. And this is just a drop of human blood being dropped into a glass of water. It might actually be dye. It was in a bottle in the cabinet in the kitchen, so it wasn't labeled. I'm not sure. And let's bring it back up to speed. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.